Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of the Draft League. Today we'll be going off against PJ and the Stark Sharks. PJ's got a good team. He's got a couple Pokemon that we were actually looking at potentially picking up. He's got Amoonguss, Lucario, Swampert. The ones I'm specifically afraid of are Crobat, because that Tailwind is nasty. Amoonguss, you don't like sleep. He's got Cradilly for that Storm Drain. That's kind of unfortunate for us, but I think we can get around it. Set up some good old music here. Amy. I like Mustard. So you may notice our team looks pretty similar to last time with a one small change. I kind of like Seismitoad better for this battle more than I do, I'll admit, those aren't exactly the Pokemon I expected. I do like Seismitoad better here than I do, Ludicolo. Well, I did. Alright, let's see. I'm actually kind of digging this as an opener, because I expect Crobat to come out early. Actually, my question is, does Ninetales come in, or first? Actually, I think what I'm gonna do. Alright. We are gonna start off with Seismitoad. But we'll switch in Pelipper. In case he plans some sneaky hail shenanigans. We want that Swift Swim. Seismitoad has a couple of good abilities like Water Absorb, but this version of ours is Swift Swim. We like that speed. It's a pretty cool visor there, bruh. Yep. Called the hail shenanigans. So we got Plastic Promises, our Seismitoad, and Suicune, because I'm still too lazy to nickname it. We learned from last time, so we won't allow any Aurora Veil shenanigans. Instead, we're going to Rock Slide. Oh, we're learning. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us. Let's go upside down. For those of you who are curious, most of my Pokemon's nicknames come from the band Set It Off. These are names of songs I liked from them. It includes Nightmare, for those of you who are curious. That's where his nickname originally came from. If you want some recommendations for songs, I highly recommend Wolf in Sheep's Clothing is probably their best known song. Another good one that you can check out, really been liking their new album. Pull up the exact list. Catch Me If You Can is pretty good. Probably give you Suicune's nickname. One Single Second's pretty solid too. I mean, heck, they're a band, they're kind of aggressive, but I like them. Just check them out if you feel like it. Anyways, so, our strategy seems to be going pretty much as well as I could hope. That Tailwind's kind of annoying, but Blizzard ain't even a thing. That max accuracy certainly hurts. Now, the Tailwind's kind of a problem, but not really. Like, it's gonna be annoying to deal with, but at the cost of almost taking out two of his Pokemon, I feel like it was a worthwhile trade-out. Midnight, that's the album I was thinking of. The album Upside Down is also pretty solid, too. Alright, now let's see. I'll be honest, I'm not too afraid of that Cradilly. Like, I'm not using any water moves right now for you to Storm Drain. Just been sticking to Rock Slide. Not really sure what you're planning. Getting rid of the rain is smart. I do recommend that. I think you've made a good decision. Meteor Beam. You have Power Herb? Killing Pelipper would be bad for me. I'm assuming you have the Power Herb. You don't! Huh. Oh, crit. That's bad. For you, not me, obviously. Okay, let's think. I honestly forgot that that was a thing. Actually, this is gonna sound weird. Kinda digging a switch. Now, stay with me. Uncontainable. And Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Trigger that Grassy Seed. We're wearing down that Tailwind. We get to keep both of our Rain Peoples. And by switching up the which one's the flying target and which one's not, I feel like that Meteor Beam is going to do a lot less. Like, I think, and PJ, this is me talking to you, I think Power Herb would have been your better move right there. But, I do like the leftovers on it. It's a good choice. It's a good choice, but right here, I think you needed the extra turn. Then again, you could curb stomp me and I'd just be eating my own words, so we'll see. I should not get cocky. Nidoking, liking it. You gonna Max Ooze? Oh, Max Quake. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry, man. That was a good choice, though. Oh, wow! And Wolf in Sheep's Clothing survived that. Holy crap. Wow! I was honestly expecting him to go down. Well, sweet. Alright, so we have doubled speed. How much? You gotta have one more turn of Tailwind, right? No. White info. Yes, one more turn of Tailwind. I'm gonna... Close combat. Okay, let's close combat you, and Grassy Glide is neutral. That's fine. Just get some damage in. That Ninetales is gone. It's gonna put the hail up, but it's not really gonna matter right here, because now his Ninetales is gone and I can just put the rain back up. If anything, I would argue that that helped me. Max Hailstorm. Ice doesn't boost ice, does it? I don't think it does. That chip damage might kill Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Oh, okay. Let's go. I was thinking, I was like, it would be just on the verge of doing that. I think we actually like the offensive pressure. Like, we've already got a lot of pressure on his team. Now we just need to keep it going. Grassy Glide and Nidoking. He can take out Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. That's fine. The important parts are... Yeah, okay, good move. Good move. That's a solid choice there. Yep, you're gonna take out Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, but I don't think you take out Suicune. Ah, it's that hail that takes out Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Bummer. Remember, grassy terrain cuts your damage from Earthquake in half. think that goes to Darmanitan, that KO, though, but it could also be Ninetales. Not sure. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on that, y'all. Bulldoze and Earthquake, their power is cut in half during grassy terrain, so that Earthquake was only 35 base power after the split. Alright, now I think got the offensive pressure up. His Dynamax is over. Oh, here's the thing. If he switches in Cradilly, we're in a lot of trouble there. I would rather make us bulkier and protect from Cradilly. Yep, called it. I think we've got this, but I could be wrong. I'll have to look at what his last Pokemon was again. We made a lot of good reads here. I've really enjoyed our reads, like the Ninetales at the beginning and that Cradilly right there. Those were good calls on our part, after making a lot of bad calls last time. Alright, give me uno momento. Alright. Screen's still screwing up, so I had to refresh that real quick. Hopefully that shouldn't mess up the recording. Alright. Last Pokemon, we got an attack boost, we got Tailwind speed, we got a special defense buff. If we need to, we'll switch in Upside Down and get the rain buff for max damage, assuming it can't water absorb. That last Pokemon of yours, man. Sharpedo for the Stark Sharks. Oh wait, he has two Pokemon. Right, Darmanitan switched. I'm stupid. I was thinking you were on one Pokemon for some reason. Alright, well I think we Scald here, and I'll be honest. No, none of our moves are super effective on Sharpedo. So I think we're just gonna max Geyser Sharpedo and get that rain up. You need that speed boost. Fair enough. Oh, really? Suicune's faster than Nightmare, huh? Would not have guessed. All that for a drop of blood. Now we got our rain up for 5 turns. So even if we lose one of our Pokemon, which that's going to do a good chunk to Nightmare. Even if we lose one of them, we can switch in Plastic Promises and have a lot of offensive pressure again. We should lose Grassy Terrain this turn. This turn or next. Yep. So no more healing shenanigans. Tailwind should be disappearing shortly. Next turn? Yes. So I think we're going to Scald and max Airstream so we can keep up our speed. I'm gonna have to replay this to see who got KOs and who didn't for our stats. But it was a good game, PJ. Good game. So we are 1-1. We had a couple really good reads there. Like I said, right at the beginning, that was a good read. The Cradily call was smart. Accidental good read against Nidoqueen's Dynamax at the start. Wasn't even expecting a Max Quake, but we got a good read there. But he played really good. I liked the Nidoking Dynamax. That was really interesting. Sharpedo as a pivot at the end. Unfortunate that I had a lot of water types, but it could have been really strong. Yeah, I think you had the right idea with the Cradily swap. I think that was a smart idea too. I just saw it coming just a little bit. But overall, I think he did really well. I'm really good game. But 1-1, we will see who we're fighting next time. I haven't arranged those battles just yet, but we'll be back with them soon. Until then, y'all have a good day. Goodbye!